Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today we will be discussing essay number 2, The Hunger Games, Feminism, Masculinity, and Traditional Roles. For the context of this essay, we will be looking at Michael Kimmel's Bros Before Hoes, the Guy Code, where he argues that the expectations placed on young boys and men to be overtly masculine end up psychologically damaging them. As we read through The Hunger Games, an interesting aspect of the novel was the reversal of traditional gender roles on both our protagonists. For example, Katniss is pragmatic, stoic, strong, and hates to show emotion. Peeta, on the other hand, is seen as being emotional, sensitive, and caring, features often attributed to feminism. For this assignment, your job is to find a connection between the ideas in Bros Before Hoes, the Guy Code, and major themes in the Hunger Games. You will be using quotations and citations to answer one of the following questions. The first option is in the novel, Katniss is described as being pragmatic, stoic, a hunter, and a survivor. She has a ride or die attitude and refuses to show emotion. In other words, she shows us very masculine features. You will be using Kimmel's Bros Beaver Hoes guide, the Guy Code, to analyze how some of Katniss's masculine traits can be toxic. Be sure to use quotes and citations. For the second option, we examine Peeta. We notice that he's willing to show emotions, is caring, sensitive young man. In other words, he shows his feminine traits. Using Kimmel's Bros Before Hoes the Guy Code, you'll be answering the following question. Is Peeta a good role model for boys and girls reading this novel? Why? The purpose of this assignment will be to help you practice combining different ideas from different authors and texts. Just like our first assignment, this paper will ask you to show and not tell. Continue practicing your quoting and continue practicing your citations. The key to this assignment, like all our assignments, is to establish a strong and viable thesis. And remember, guys, if you do need a little bit more help on thesis, feel free to refer back to week 1 module for the 3-part thesis help. As for the requirements, like always, you will be looking at Emily formatting, where you'll be typing 3 to 4 full pages, double spaced, one in margins on all sides. You will organize your paper like you have all semester long with an introduction, body paragraph, and citations, as seen right here. You will provide a works cited page that conforms to Emily's style, which will include more than one source this time, the novel and Kimmel's article, at least. You will need several passages from the novel, as well as citing from Bros Before Hoes the Guide Code to support your thesis, and support it with relevant and ample evidence. The paper must be written in third person unless referring to personal experience. One thing I do want to address, guys, third person referring to personal experience does not mean answering the prompt. So, for example, if you chose question number 2, where you answer if you think Peeta is a good role model or not, saying, I think Peeta is a good role model is not personal experience. If you do need help with third person point of view, reach out to me and I can definitely help you out. Like always, it will have to be clean of grammar and spelling errors. If you do have any questions, feel free to come to my tutoring hours Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 to 4 p.m. Or if not, the professor does hold feedback hours Monday through Thursday, starting at 10:30 a.m. Now, to recap this prompt right here, let me just go ahead and scroll back up so you guys can see. You will be answering one of the following questions right here. You will be finding a connection between the idea of Kimmel's Bros Before Hoes the Guy Code and the Hunger Games. If you choose to answer question or prompt number 1, you identify the masculine traits of Katniss, analyze how they are toxic, and connect it back to Kimmel's article. Or if you decide to answer number 2, you identify the feminine traits displayed by Peeta, addressing if these traits make him a good role model or not, and the most important, discussing why he is a good role model or not. Again, guys, if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out and I'll be more than happy to help you, okay? Have a nice day. Bye bye.